Good morning. It's a nice Friday morning and we have another jobs. So let's start doing like a boring job. And this is a boring one, trust me. And it's dangerous also. We have a MacBook and we have to replace the glass. So the screen is fine. This is a MacBook. Oh, I don't know what MacBook is, the serial number is not here. But anyways, around 2010, 2009. And it's working, but the glass is cracked. You can see the glass is cracked and it's working. So it's not the screen. The screen is not cracked. The glass, the protecting glass. So that's what we have to do today, replace this glass. Also we have a bent corner here. We have a little bit bent corner here. And will not be easy. But let's try to do our best and replace that glass. The bench is wood, so I'm sure even if I'll put the MacBook on bench, it will not get scratched. But so let's find a nice, yeah, like that, yeah. So what do you have to be careful? You have to be careful on this frame. You have a rubber thing here around the, yeah. So between the metal frame and the glass, you have a rubber. This is a special one, you know, and you have to learn from my mistakes because I burned it. This is like around like 180 degrees. This rubber will get melt. I don't know what kind of rubber it is, but I destroyed one frame because of high temperature. So to be safe, my advice is to stay around 150 degrees. So let's try to do it. It's Friday. The weekend is coming. One fifty. 150. Start from here, I think it's a bad idea because that corner is bent. This is bent. Let's start from the middle. From the camera. I think this has been replaced before. It's coming out so easily. Probably someone replaced this already. Maybe not. But be very careful because you have the screen there and you don't want to crack the screen. Be very careful. It's a boring job, but someone has to do it, so. Okay, let's go down. Nothing happened if you destroy the rubber thing, but it will not look very nicely, you know. So you have to be careful with that thing. I have to be careful. Huh. Yeah, I should wear goggles. I think this is original one because it's glass, it's not plastic like the replacement one. But it is a long job. Long and boring. And try to take the glass out on big pieces, not on small ones. Like me. Yeah, this is the original one, was never be replaced. And you see, it's getting cracked. More and more and more, and you have to take out like small pieces, which is it's not practical. I need different tool here. Not this one. Maybe this one. That's the worst part, when the glass is coming out on pieces. And you know why? Because the frame is metal frame and will absorb the heat. Because of that, yeah, look what happened. So even if you use the heat will be absorbed very quickly by the back case of the screen. Okay. Yeah. So here we are fine. Let's go on the other side. Yeah, someone just left a comment on the YouTube. Yeah, I know, Carlos. Time is money. But, you know, I can't replace the board. You know, what is my point to be here? Anyone can replace the boards. But you pay like 50 for the board. Yeah, the job is 100. Pay 50 for the board when I can pay like £5 for that chip, and I think it's £6 or £7 the transistor. So that's the thing. I know the time it's expensive. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, reading the comments is making my day. Oh. YouTube is a great thing, you know. And I learn a lot. Trust me, a lot about. I learn about photography. No, yeah, one of my hobbies is the photography and portraits. I'm I'm addicted to portraits, and yeah, even about computers, about electronics, about a lot of things. YouTube is a good thing. Mm. Speaking about the Apple things, like how I said in the last video, I am some kind of addicted Apple things. But not because it's Apple. I don't care. It can be anything. It's about the hardware quality. So it's about the hardware. And I'm using I done like an experiment on the last winter. So like on November, yeah, I start studying about all the latest things, and I say, you know what? I think it's the moment to build my own computer, like a top one, like a proper a top one. And on that time I was using a MacBook Pro 2013 2013. It was quite good. i7 Nvidia 750, 16 gig of RAM, 512 SSD, like standard things. And I was very happy. I used it like 3 years, 2 years, 2 years or 3 years, something like that. And I'm using the Mac with Bootcamp, and I was using it for playing games. It's very good, but I was, after so much time, and I said, let's beat our computer. I don't want to hear fans. The Mac, when you're playing games, the fans are crazy, are spinning very fast, and I bought the best things. And obviously I was thinking, that's an old Mac, it's a laptop. If I will buy the best things, probably will be better, it's normal, it will be fast. And let me check. 1 second. Email. Yeah. The graphic card was a Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1080 Extreme Water Force. That was the best on that time. Now you have TI version, but that was the best. Let's see. What do we have here more? The processor. Yeah. The motherboard was Asus Strix X99. It's LGA 211 socket. The processor, Intel Core i7 6800, 15 megabytes of cache. Monitor, nice power supply, Corsair HX 750. And yeah, the water cooling for the processor, and the hard drive was the Samsung one, I think 950 M2. I test that hard drive. That hard drive is fantastic. The real speed is like 2.5 gigabytes per second. 2.5. And all the system was done. And the RAM memory, I bought like a top one. G skill, I think. Yeah, like 64 gig at 3.2 gigahertz. And I build all this thing. Yeah, I build up the computer. And when I tested, it was fine. I opened like 20 games and it was running fine. But was not over the Mac. Actually, it was slower than the Mac. When I say slower, was, you know, when you start the computer. On the Mac is like 2-3 seconds. On this was a little bit more. When you open the application, same thing. On the Mac, it's opening like instantly. On that one, it was a little bit more slower. So, and I tried to research and overclock and reinstall the Windows and the UEFI and then all those things and the update, and finally I just stripped it down and I sold everything and I bought another MacBook, the newer one, the 2015 one. And yeah, the answer is the Apple hardware is very optimized. That's the answer. I knew it from before, but I say, you know what? I think I'm able to build something better. But no, I was wrong. You can't beat all them team, you know, probably they have a team to build up all these things and project it. And I spent over £2,000, I think nearly 3,000. And I obviously I resell them, and I lose a lot of money, but it was like an experiment. Expensive experiment. Well, yeah, I learned my lesson. It's not about I have a high expectation, but obviously when you build up a computer and you spend so much money on the latest things, you have some expectation. Like compare with the other MacBook, it's like a laptop, and it's not about the power. Yeah, a graphic card can run, you know, high frame rate and things, but it's not only about that. I want to be fast. I want all the application to open fast. I want the computer to be on fast and more things. So it's not only about frame rate on the games. And yeah, I tried before to, you know, with my phone. I say, you know, I always was like an Android user, and I tried to quit the iPhone when the Samsung S5 was released. And actually, I bought the Samsung, and after 3 days, I sent the Samsung back. You know, I can't do it. When you start opening something on scrolling on Facebook and it just got frozen like for a fraction of seconds, that's not good for me. And I sent it back. And I was nearly to buy the S8, but it's 4K 30 frames per second, not 60. I was expect to be 60. Who knows, maybe next year. Maybe next year. I try to take all down on one piece. Ah, yeah, and the glass got cracked. So now I have to take it in small pieces out. Yeah, that's my luck. That's my luck. But if you can take the glass out without using metallic tools, it's fine. If you know what you are doing, yeah, use the metallic things. More easy. And that is cold, so I have to heat up the thing. Yeah, I told you it will be a long job. Be careful on the screen. Okay, looks fine. Good enough. Let's see if the screen is still good. Yeah, still okay. Still okay. 1 second. Check the frame to be sure it's no glass there. Yeah. Everything looks fine. Be sure there are no prints there, because the customer will not pay for your prints. You don't need your prints. And also he don't need the dust. Let's see what we are doing with the corner. I don't know. What should I do with this corner? Let's try to do some magic. Better? Yeah. So job looks fine. A little bit here and here. I cut the rubber, but it's fine. You can't even see. Let's tuck the glass. Yeah, the glass comes already with a sticky thing on it. So your job is easy. My job is easy. Yeah? Yeah, looks fine. Yeah, that corner is okay. Yeah, it's like brand new. To activate the sticky band, I have to hit this frame. Around like 60-70 degrees. The sticky band will get active and actually will stick the screen. But I will do this after. Because this video is getting long already. Yeah, looks like new. Yeah, so basically that's what you have to do to replace the glass. It's not hard. You don't have there any ribbon cables or things. It's all fine. But if you have to do this job, now you know how. Yeah, first time I melt the rubber. First time, yeah, I melt that rubber. So be careful, yeah? Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and see you later.